2009 has been a very great year for the Pro Wrestling Report, specifically when you look at some of the people who have joined us on the Pro Wrestling Report, both radio and television. You've got the likes of Ken Anderson, obviously, in that exclusive interview, Terry Runnels, Sonny, Kevin Nash, Sheik Abdul-Bashir, Hernandez, Booker T, Dixie Carter, the president of TNA Wrestling, so many names, Sonny, if I didn't say that already, and a lot of that has really led to the tremendous success of the show so far this year. And the one thing that continues to drive the show, drive the Pro Wrestling Report and make it what it is our chemistry. We are fans. We are three guys, sometimes four when Frank is around, who sit around and talk about professional wrestling. And we talk about it on air just as much as we talk about it off air. And it's the same three guys, four guys that you see or will find watching wrestling and enjoying the product. We don't always agree with the product that's out there. We share our opinions when we like it. We share our opinions when we don't like it. But we are truly the fan show. When you look at all the product that is offered by the Pro Wrestling Report each and every week, it's pretty amazing. We do a 2-hour ESPN radio show. We do a 30 to 45-minute primetime edition on Fridays, which airs on television in southeastern Wisconsin right after WWE SmackDown. Daily episodes of the Pro Wrestling Report Express. Dozens of emails every day that we get from the viewers out there in the world who want to hear our opinions on things, and we spend a lot of time doing those episodes of PWR Express. So many so now that we are going to be adding some features to the website, pwrshow.com, to give people the opportunity to get more immediate answers to those questions. So you look at the professional nature of which our shows are produced. You look at our affiliation with ESPN Radio in Milwaukee, and you look at the double-digit increases in viewership and listeners that we have each and every week. We are a powerhouse, and it takes quite a bit of time, effort, and energy to bring that to you, and we do so. It's a labor of love, and we are motivated by our fans interacting with us, our viewers, our listeners interacting with us. The numbers and the data that we get, we have well over 50,000 viewers and listeners per week on average, and that's pretty impressive given the fact of the way that the show is marketed, which is really just a viral kind of thing. You look at all the other shows that are out there, and there are some good ones, by the way, especially some good online audio shows that are out there. And it's PWR is in a different league, and will continue to be in a different league. This year so far, we've added David Hero to the panel as a regular opinionist, if you will. And what many of you may not know is David Hero has been a very close friend of mine for a very long time, and has really been an integral part of the success of this show, and will continue to do so now that he's a part of the on-air presence of the program as well. And 2009, I'd say pretty much late 2008, 2009 was a year where we got a lot of heat at times from some wrestling fans and some fans out there because we have been accused of being one-sided in favor of TNA Wrestling. And if you're familiar with some of the things that have happened recently with the show, obviously we don't have as good a relationship with World Wrestling Entertainment as we do with TNA Wrestling. And quite frankly, both organizations have had the same exact opportunities to work with us. We do nothing special for TNA Wrestling that we wouldn't do for World Wrestling Entertainment. I've had conversations the publicity department of World Wrestling Entertainment, and they have been very cordial, very respectful, very nice to the program, simply saying their policies do not allow them to work with any wrestling programs. And you'll find that there aren't many WWE, if any WWE superstars who are granted the opportunity and cleared through the office to speak to shows like ours. So that's why you see a lot more TNA talent. And quite frankly, yes, I am a fan of the TNA product. Yes, I am a fan of WWE, and I do feel that they do both bring two different vehicles of professional wrestling to the fans, and I'm not going to say one is better than the other, but I will say that we would prefer to be able to work with both organizations. We just simply are not afforded that opportunity. So to those who say that we are one-sided in favor of TNA Wrestling, You know, that is your opinion to be made. I don't think it's very founded. If anything, if you look back at some of the shows of past of the Pro Wrestling Report, you'll find that I was very biased for a very long time towards WWE, and quite frankly, a lot more people were a lot more favorable for that than our perceived favoritism towards TNA wrestling. And I think, as the producer of this program, that being able to bring you some candid interviews and candid behind-the-scenes information from TNA wrestling is certainly valuable. And we've done some very intriguing interviews and had some very intriguing conversations with a lot of talents from TNA wrestling. So to that point, we are not biased. We don't favor one organization over another. If you really sit back and look at the product that we present, you will find that in our news and in our content, things are not very one-sided. You know, we will lambaste any pay-per-view or any show that doesn't deliver to our expectations, and we will praise shows that do, which we have done time and time again. But it is not for us to defend our product. It is your choice to watch and engage in the product, and go ahead and send an email if you so choose to do so, if you disagree or agree with something that we have covered here on the Pro Wrestling Report. So, what does 2010 bring? It's a great question. You know, we've got the Honors, which is our year-end award show, which is going to be very fun, probably our best one yet this year. It's our WrestleMania, our Bound for Glory, if you will. In 2010, you know, I would just expect to continue to see growth from the Pro Wrestling Report. We've got some things in the works to try to expand our media channels and our networks that we are available on, and we will continue to focus on our core. And our core is professional wrestling news and opinion from fans, by fans, to fans, and for fans. That is what we do. That is what we will always do. We don't charge you for anything. We don't we don't go as far as the links that some other sites may do, as far as trying to sensationalize news or trying to encourage you to believe some things that are not true. We are fans of professional wrestling, and we will continue to do so. So the most important thing to do is to thank all of our viewers, thank all of you out there who have watched the show, who have engaged us with your emails, your comments, following us on Twitter, subscribing to our videos on the Pro Wrestling Report YouTube page. Thank you. Without you, and if it were not for you, we would not do this. It is that simple. It's a labor of love, and we do it for you because, quite frankly, as I said in our very first episode on March 18th, 1998, we founded this show because there was nothing like it. And still to this day, 11 years later, there is nothing else like it out there. There's nobody who brings you what we bring you as frequently and as in-depthly and as much as the Pro Wrestling Report does. And we'll continue to do that as long as you, the fans out there, want to see it. So thank you for supporting the Pro Wrestling Report in 2009, and we look forward to continuing to deliver product to you in 2010 and beyond.
Delay.
Ready when you are, Will? A really big show tonight.
Shoot. A really big shoot. Can I see your show? How do you tolerate me sometimes?
30 seconds of black, please. We're on mics 1 and 3. 1 and 3.
How do you tolerate me?
I don't.
No, seriously, how do you tolerate me sometimes? Because, I mean, when I try, and really try, I can see you rub your temple. I mean, I got you. Excuse me. That one kind of rumbled from down here. Anime.
A couple times we're going to throw to some things.
Ooh.
Just keep it going. Don't fade.
You're editing?
Well, actually, yeah, fade to black for a total of 15 seconds. And it'll be like, I'll say we're going to go to the clip of the week, and then at one point we're going to go to the Hernandez interview, and that's it.
Editing.
And saying so long, and we'll see you next week. Stay there. We went very very long. It's going to take me forever to edit this show. Whoa.
Yeah, Matt Hardy versus Matt Hardy.
It's going to be a great match. I'm going
Is
to
he gonna-
wrestle
Hey,
myself.
Hey, is he gonna put himself over? Gotta figure out where the lock is. Got it. Ready?
Welcome, ladies, on the Pro Wrestling Report. 5-second break.
4, 3, 2, 1. I've been listening to Eminem lately. I was born with a dick in my brain. That's right, I'm fucked in the head. My stepfather said to me, I'm terrible in bed.
Quiet. Welcome, ladies. Show.com.
What?
Call me down in the cause. This is Dameon Nelson saying thank you for tuning in to the Pro Wrestling Report Prime Time.
Are you going first?
Yes.
Okay.
They must have had so much fun back then.
They were all drunk and on drugs. I mean, Jim Ross talking about buoys, and
I don't know if Gene was.
Gene was an alcoholic. Gene still is now, dude. Gene Okerlund? Have you ever seen
Oh my.
the stories and all the other stuff that he's done? Gene Okerlund was an alcoholic.
Okay, Frank, because you may not remember how this goes. I'm the fucking host, all right?
It's. You got it.
Oh, we remember.
I remember.
But that Capone's is on Old World 3rd.
She said, "Didn't I meet you at Capone's?" Like,
Just look and smile.
She's a fan of yours, Frank. This is good for you. She wants to touch your junk. She wants your giggity sauce. You weren't there that night. It was awesome. She seriously said, but it was sexy. My pie's sexy.
I love me some Angelina Love.
Oh, dude, she's not that attractive. Too much cake face. Oh, look at that. Nice and shiny WrestleMania 24 button. Like nice. Did you get to 25?
I thought I did.
So you were drunk and don't realize that you did anything? I'm asking a question. No. And it's not my first day here, cowboy.
Welcome, ladies. Thank you for joining us on the Pro Wrestling Report Prime Time. Stay there. Don't you remember? We do these after and then I put them in. So stop trying to pretend like we have to do Beat the Meat because you're going to do it now. You jackass. Son of a bitch.
Alright, am I on here? How's that? How's my shoulder look? Is that good? You long for these 30 minutes we spend together. I know you do.
I really don't, actually.
You love it.
I hope you have Beat the Meat ready because...
The title. What was the first ever title to change hands at a WrestleMania? Ding, ding, ding! Unless you wanted a new one, then you're shit out of luck. I'm ready though. Ooh, that looks crooked. I mean, that's not the one we're using, though, right?
We're using the one below right there.
The HD. Excuse me, sorry.
Good experience?
It was worth it.
Try this off.
Yeah, we mute our phones around here right there.
Sometimes.
But then again, it's happened to me too. And the one time it happened to me, you heard, I hope you know, I hope you know.
Is that your phone?
It was
Is
my
that
phone
shit?
blown up like that, yeah.
What the hell? Why isn't it turning off?
I just mute.
I can't do that.
Stop!
I can't go back to the back.
You guys
page.
ready?
No, I'm not. I'm trying to mute my phone.
Oh, wait. Bird and tape here. Bird and time.
Well, I don't want to.
Oh, you didn't even get my gimmick when you were over there. That's alright, we'll use it next.
Let's do a little interaction. Up.
Had a grab.
Are you going to show up here, do the show?
What's this one?
Welcome to the...
Refresh.
Welcome to the Pro Wrestling Report Express.
Am I taller than you today?
Perhaps. But just a wee bit. To see across the pond.
Rob Terry, is that your new favorite wrestler?
Absolutely
You know what? You poo-pooed Matt Morgan for a long time.
not. I did.
Rob Terry's next.
I'm not sure about that.
He's Damien's next big thing. I'm gonna say it.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Pro
Oh, I said welcome at the same time as you did. That was perfect. Welcome.
to PWR Express
Oh, no.
for Thursday.
Because that was a reference to Frank never knowing how to put his mic
Look
on.
at this.
Okay, you're
See?
fine. You're fine.
See how I elevated?
fine.
I changed my body. It's a bunch, huh?
Yes.
Can you
Freaking-
scoot out just a little bit?
I need like a.
Here,
Dude,
how's
I
that?
look shorter than you, both of you guys.
You are not shorter than me.
I look like.
I'm
it.
elevated.
I'm not.
Do you want me to hunch my back and have
no,
a
no,
circle
no,
in
it's
it?
fine.
Welcome, ladies.
What is this? Promos? American Idol?
Put it just up and down here.
So the bugs can crawl into it.
We'll restart the clock. Welcome, ladies. Where are we here?
So-
Are we on that camera tonight?
Ronald.
Welcome to the Pro Wrestling Report on
Every time.
Time Warner Cable,
I
and
feel that I'm falling around. Maybe I have to scooch it down. Do you want me to de-elevate?
we're fine.
I don't know. Be you. Wait, retest these.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Pro Wrestling.
No, he's at 83%, so that's you can work that way.
Dave, if you just want to step right in front of the camera while I'm doing.
I thought you said you were
preview here.
done.
No,
Yeah,
I-
you
I-
just said you were done. I was ready to pack up and clean.
Coming up next, it's the Pro Wrestling Report. The future. What does the future hold? Well, the future holds hopefully a lot of big things. 2009 has been a great year. We saw tremendously increased viewership numbers, listener numbers, whether it be on iTunes, where we have both audio and video podcasts across our media networks, YouTube, Daily Motion, Blip TV, Vimeo, MySpace video, pretty much everywhere. We have had substantial growth over the last couple of years, and I expect that growth to continue in 2010. We're working on some syndication options to expand our television presence outside of just southeastern Wisconsin, as whether or not you know it. We do air right after WWE SmackDown, as we had done for the last 7 or 8 years on Time Warner Cable in southeastern Wisconsin. We need to and want to expand those opportunities and begin to get the product out there to more people, because I'm very proud of the product we have. I think that if the product we have is more widely distributed, we will certainly be well received by those who may not be aware of its existence at this point. So 2010 it's going to take a lot of hard work. We're going to cover the events as we did this past year, WrestleMania, just like we've done in past years. We'll be setting up headquarters at Baby's Steak and Lemonade, which is run by Armando Estrada out in Phoenix, Arizona, coming up for WrestleMania. And we're just going to continue to do what we did over the last 11 years, and hopefully with some hard work and some determination, you'll find the Pro Wrestling Report growing even more this upcoming year.